Welcome back everyone, and welcome back to some more Satisfactory. It's been a little while since I've recorded on the YouTube series, and I do apologize. Things have been quite busy at home. Most importantly, as I've talked about numerous times before um, in the other recordings, I have gotten married. So I have been enjoying the married life. We're still getting things settled down, and most importantly, um, I've been wanting to come back to this series, but I didn't want to do it until I had a video editor to help me edit videos, or I took a class on video editing so I could do it all by myself, which is a lot more work on my end, but it will be better overall. And in fact, that is exactly what I have done. I have just taken a video editing class, and I actually just got done with it yesterday as of recording this. So I will be hopefully getting back to a more regular schedule. The day that I'm recording this is a bit off, as I would have normally scheduled it on Sundays, and today is a Monday. But that class that I was taking took quite a bit longer than I expected. So we are back. We were waiting on iron. We needed a lot of iron, and we weren't getting a lot of iron, but we also don't have a lot of power. Now, as of the time of recording this, I have done a lot of work in the Twitch series of Satisfactory. Thanks, Ada. I have done a lot of work in the Twitch series, and a lot of it has been good, but yet wrong, at least towards the goal that I want to do for both of these series. Especially for the Twitch series, it was the first time I was playing, so I have a little bit of an excuse there. However, I do not consider it, or I do not consider myself having an excuse. That's right, I have to research this first. Quartz. Let's go ahead and get this researched. It's going to be done now. And we don't even have enough to make one quartz crystal. And we need that. Okay, so you can go in there. I forgot I have all this stuff. It's been a while. It has been a while. I apologize. But in terms of goals for this series and the Twitch series, I am going to be building towards a mega base. Okay, where's Rods? Rods is down here. Yeah. So I'm going to be building towards a mega base, and what that entails is that, at least for us, I want to utilize every single resource node available on the world. Whether it's pure, normal, or impure, I want to use it all. And it is quite a task to undertake. I know that. However, I feel like we are able to do it. I even have a plan set up for this series and the Twitch series. The Twitch series will go a lot faster, by the way, because I already have a lot of progress made on it. However, we are going to be putting just as much work into this, considering that this series and the Twitch series both get recorded, technically. Progress made 1 day a week. Cool. Alright, so what we need to do now, I know I wanted to get obstacle clearing. Actually, that's pretty easy. Both need screws. Both need 500 screws. Do I have screws being automated? I don't think I do. That's cable. Iron rods would be the only thing it's coming from. So no, I do not. And I don't know how much power I have available. Do I have enough for another constructor? Constructor requires 4 megawatts. Consuming 86. We do not have enough. Oh wait, yes we do. Our capacity is 340. Okay, so we do have enough for another constructor. Awesome things, that's good. It's good, but it's not needed right now. I'm gonna quickly dismantle this. Constructor here. And I don't have any of my presets set. Okay, cool. Logistics, we want a splitter here. I don't know if the conveyor belt will actually fit this. No, too steep. Okay. So we need to come out here. Splitter. That fit? Cool. And then we can grab a constructor. Here. And we're going to have you making screws. Power you up. Okay. I'm messing up. Hang on. There we go. Organization. Storage container. We want it to go here. So that way we still save some iron rods. And we want a constructor. I need 2 more iron plates and iron rods. But we're going to want a constructor attached to screws as well. Or not a constructor. Storage container. There we go. That way everything will just continuously produce. I need 2 iron rods. So I think we were doing it by hand before, but that is just too tedious to worry about right now. Let's get this attached there, and screws will go in there. So we will be constantly making screws and everything else we need. Okay. So we do have a lot of good progress. Now, going back to the plan, sorry, I kind of got sidetracked there by what we needed to do. It's coming back. The plans, we want to make a mega base. So what that entails is we personally are going to be using every resource node. I already said that, but I'm recovering it. We're going to be using every resource node, and it's going to be split up into sections. So every resource node will be utilized to create basic material, which is going to be tier 1. And each of those is going to have like their own little factories by the nodes, or it's just going to be a bottom floor if there's a lot of nodes nearby, like this area. So that'll be tier 1. Tier 2 is going to be intermediate items, and that's going to be your little bit more complex items. Not too bad to make, but still a little bit of a pain to have to handcraft or try to set up on the bottom floor. And that'd be things like reinforced iron plates. We don't have them in here, but If we look at part assembly, it would be rotors, modular frames, those sort of things. And then tier 3, which is where this would be the last tier, and it's going to be kind of where our big, very complex materials are going to be made, and that's going to be set off in another location. So what we need to do right now, our first primary goal, is we got to get to tier 4. So we want to select this so we can get smart plating going, so we can send it in the space elevator, so we can get to tier 4. And there's a reason why we want to get to tier 4. We need 50 smart plating. Okay. We want to get to tier 4 because that will give us coal power, and then we don't have to worry about using biomass burners anymore. We will be running on coal power, and then our power should never fail as long as we keep adding coal power to it. So we need 200 cables, 200 iron rods, 500 screws, which is going to be the problem right now, and iron plates, which I don't think we're making enough of already. Yeah, we don't have enough iron plates. Iron rods I think we have enough of right now. Yeah, it's just one stack of those. And how are we doing on screws? Almost halfway there on screws. So screws shouldn't be too hard to make. It's just more annoying than anything. But what we need to do is hand make some iron plates. So I know we have a little guy with us. Let's go ahead and get him equipped. Where is iron? Is this iron? Do we already have... Is that already guy attached? There we go. It is. Okay. So we take that. That should be enough to give us our iron plates. If not, by the time we get done crafting what we have, it'll be done. So we get iron rods in there. And let's go ahead and make our iron ingots. So, now that you guys know that I've done my video editing class, there will probably be a cut here until we have iron plating done from our inventory. So I'll see you guys when we're done. Alright, and we're back. As you can see, we now have 66 iron plates with us. I don't believe that's going to be enough with the iron plates we have over here. Ooh, it is just enough. So let's see if we have enough screws now to be able to finish the part assembly, and then we can get... we're still short. This is the fun part. But we need to get part assembly going so we can make smart plating so we can send that up. We need to get coal as fast as possible or else we are going to be screwed. Alright, let me get this guy on here. Get this guy on here. There we go. Plant that down. Alright, we'll let these guys go, and I'm going to go ahead and get some iron ore myself. This might take a little while, so I will unfortunately cut again until we have enough screws. So I'll just see you when we're ready to launch the space elevator. Alright, and we have all the material we need. We got enough screws and plates. So let's go ahead and launch this and get ready for smart splitting. Smart plating. I hate this. I hate this. Okay, for reinforced iron plates. Iron and screws, and my screws are all the way down there. My iron is here. Great. And we also need rotors. Oh, look at that. More screws. Alright, this is what we're gonna have to do. We need, I forget, I don't have any of my presets set up. We need a splitter, which is here. I'm going to actually just attach it right onto the belt. I don't know if I've already shown that. Okay. We can set up an assembler. I think we need reinforced iron plates for that. We need reinforced iron plates and rotors. I have so much extra screws. Doesn't matter. Taking it all. Take 2 stacks of that. Why not? I'm taking all of that. Okay. How much power do we have left? Oh no, we're under 100. Help! Alright, we need to make some reinforced iron plates, so we need an assembler, so we need 8 reinforced iron plate. Actually, we need 2 assemblers. We need 16 reinforced iron plates and 8 rotors. The process never ends, guys. Process never ends. Luckily, we will, once we get coal power and we don't have to worry about biomass anymore, we will be able to automate most things. So the issue is that we're not automating most things right now because we don't want to... There's rotors. There's rotors. We don't want to use up too much power because then we run out and then we have to go out and get more power. So that's why I overdid the biomass. Overdid the biomass. So that way I would ensure we did have enough power. Sweet cable. Sweet, sweet cable. That's also why we did an awesome sink, but we can add that on later. I'm not worried about that right now. That's right, down here. We got a splitter there. We can set up an assembler here. Here. So that way we have iron rods feeding into there. And we're going to need another splitter set up about here. That way we can split off screws into there. And we can set this up for rotors because that's taking iron rods and screws. And then we need a storage container. There. Okay, and then we can bring this here. As long as I don't get stuck. To here. No. We can bring it up a bit more. About here. Yeah. And we need another assembler set up to here. This will make reinforced iron plates. And then we need yet another storage container. Set up there to collect the reinforced iron plates. Okay. That's all used up. Okay. Let me just cut the power here. I will add it on in just a second, but I can set the power line up here. But this can go there, there, and reconnect to there. Okay. This is going to run very slow because the screws are being split up 3 ways. It's being split up there to go in a storage container, and then here to go into rotors, and then from here to go into reinforced iron plates. Oh, I forgot. Point of all this was to set up smart plating. That's a shame. I should have enough material with me to set up or get another assembler made. Yeah, I should. So then once we get that assembler made, we can actually start producing smart plating. Let me go ahead and make this real quick. I need 8 of these. Eight of those and 4 of these. We barely have enough. Sorry about that, guys. I had gotten a call that I needed to answer right now, so we now have enough reinforced iron plates and rotors for us to set up this last assembler. Hopefully we have enough iron plates to be able to work it. Power, yes, that's right. Assembler. We're just gonna set this up here. I can do a little snake effect with that. Bring this to here and grab this, bring it to there. Let me disconnect this once again, connect it to, let's say, here, power you on, and let's go ahead and get smart plating going. Okay, that's taken care of. Now we need to get a storage container. We might have just enough iron plates to make this work. Look at that. Alright, where is the issue? The issue is here. So let me go ahead and dump my screws in there. So we need 50 smart platings to be able to send the space elevator up. And I want to get that done in today's recording. The big issue is going to be, it's a fight for power. So we have 50 left. It's not really a lot to go off of, and we're using all of our storage to get these to work. So if we ever need any more iron plates, which we will later on. Actually, once we get our 50, we can turn smart plating off. I don't think we'll need smart plating again. If we do, then we'll be able to set it up once we have coal. Alright, as far as this goes, let's go ahead and get this set up. We should have 500 spare set up over here, because I have this split, and that's the only thing that's split. All of my iron rods and iron plates are going into smart plating. Yeah, we have enough. We don't have enough. Alright, that's totally fine. Let me get over, thank you. We can at least go to our concrete farm, get some concrete, put it in there, and then we could start expanding our concrete farm while we're waiting. So what I can go ahead and do is time-lapse that so you guys can see the whole thing. However, there's not really going to be much going on, so at the very least, it'll just be the video and maybe some audio. I might put in some audio. I need to figure out what to put in, but at the very least you guys will be able to see what I am doing without hearing me talk anymore. So go ahead and start the time lapse now. What was this one for? Oh! Guys, we don't have to worry about biomass. We are set still. I didn't even notice that. I saw the storage chest, ran over there, I'm like, huh, what could that be for? We have loads of biomass. We don't have to worry about power. Hell. Let it run. Alright, now that I know that, I feel a little bit at ease. So let's get back to the time lapse. We'll begin expanding our foundation here. Alright, and now we have our next little platform set up. So let's store all of our concrete in there. I want to go check on the smart plating. I don't think it's going to be a lot, but at the very least we can check on it, and if we have time to expand out a little bit more, we can go ahead and take care of that. Also, I should probably refill the generators before they just completely run out. So let me go ahead and take care of that, and I will cut back in when we get to the smart plating container. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and we have 5 smart plating. That's all we have right now. So not quite as much as I was hoping we would. Things are running really slow because nothing is efficient right now. I have just refueled the biomass burners and realized we really only have we might not even have enough for one more full what's the word I'm looking for? We might not have enough to refill it fully one more time. That refill that we just did really kicked us down. So I'm going to... We really need to get obstacle clearing so we can get those trees over there. That's what we need. But I need screws to go into there and into there. So I really can't just pull screws. What do I do? Everything is still running, which is good. We haven't kicked anything off, even though I'm sure our power is not great right now. Why did I come all the way to the space elevator? How is our power looking? We are consuming a maximum of 135.6 with a capacity of 340. So we're almost consuming half of our capacity. So hopefully we should be good to go for a little bit longer. That smart plating is going to worry me. I think I just need to craft some screws myself. So let's go ahead and get that going. Grab all those, that should be enough. Once we get coal up, we don't have to worry about handcrafting anything anymore. Oh, here we go again. Cut again. Alright, and we're back. I'm not gonna lie, I looked away for a little bit, and we have 1,151 screws, so if anything, we can put those screws to better use down in the reinforced iron plates, because I'm sure that's what we're lacking right now. But we can also get that going. So what does it need for a chainsaw? Reinforced iron plates, which I know that we don't really have any of right now. So it's a never-ending process. No rest for the wicked. Let me just make this real quick. Alright, I think we have enough to make a chainsaw. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we just need solid biofuel to power it, so we're going to hand make this as well. We have 364. So that'll definitely hold us for a while. Put that 200 stack in there. And let's get the chainsaw off of my screen because it's quite big. Let's check on our smart plating real quick. I really hope that we're done. We need 50. We need to get coal power going. Alright, what's the delay? Rotors is actually the delay. Really? I was not expecting that. Alright, why is rotors at a delay? Screws? Your screws is really behind? You should be getting more screws than the reinforced iron plates. Unless the reinforced iron plates doesn't need as much. 12. This needs 25, doesn't it? 25, okay. Does that mean our iron plates being black block? Good. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a boost. So now hopefully that'll make us use 100 per minute. So that'll make 4 per minute. You put in over 300, so that'll make about 12. Okay, how much extra screws do I have in here? We really need to get this going, and the rotors is what's holding us back. Let's dump as much screws as we can in there. We can always make more screws once we get our actual factory going over there. Bounce that out a little bit. Alright, I'm going to use the rest of this time to go get some more biomass. Alright, we're back. I had checked on the smart plating. It was not full yet, or at least not where we needed it to be, so I came over and I went ahead and transformed all of our leaves and our wood into biomass, which I then put over here in this chest. That's a lot of biomass. And I was handcrafting it into solid biofuel by myself, but it was just taking an ungodly amount of time. So I went ahead and created a constructor to make solid biofuel, and now it is all going into this chest. This is also biofuel that I put in there, so it is not all from what the constructor has done so far. And let's check on smart plating. It was at 30 when I left it, so it is getting there. It's just very slow because smart plating itself is only 2 per minute. Alright, so we only need 13 more. That's not bad, honestly. Rotors is behind again. Alright, let's go get the screws, put them in the rotors. I just need to do everything I can to get this set up so we can go into coal next episode. Put that in there so we'll get plenty of rotors. This only makes 2 per minute, and we only need 1 rotor for each of them. Actually, I'll go ahead and disassemble that. Because we only need how much more? 13, or is it 12 now? Still need 13 more. Okay. So I can just split this into 2 and 3, and there's the 13 for that. So now this will just be reinforced iron plates. There we go, and the rotors are coming in. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And let me come over here. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. So we do have a backup because we're not getting enough screws right now, which is fine because we'll fix that when we actually move on to our factory over there. I know, Mr. Tick, wherever you are. I just saw you. Where are you? I keep hearing him. I honestly don't know where he's at. Anyways, power, not too bad. Could be a lot worse. But fortunately, we have a huge amount of solid biofuel. At least we're crafting a huge amount of solid biofuel. And these have just under 100 still, so as long as those don't break, we should be fine. I'm just going to go ahead and toss the Mercer Sphere. We really don't need that at all. Let's see. That in there, that in there. Sort that. Oh, what are you doing in there? Let's take some of these out so I can eat and re-heal. Alright, what can I do in the MAM? Alien organisms. I can get the rebar gun. No, I can't. I could do that. Expanded tool belt. So that just needs 1,000 wire and 5 alien carapaces. So total 3,000 wire, pretty much. 3,000 wire. There's only 6 stacks, which I know we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we just need our alien pieces, which we should have more than enough of. Okay, or don't let me up there. There we go. And alien organisms and research. 5 minutes! Ah. Everything in this game wants to screw with me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes! We only need 2 more rotors to come through. I'm guessing we're down on screws again. Or it's just... Nope, there's another one. We are down on screws, but we do have another one. Go ahead and get rid of that. Actually, I can go ahead and keep that. Because it's not like we're down on our rods or anything. Ugh. It's not a lot, but it's enough to get us the last one. Put that in there. This now has 5. We just need the last one to come through. And there it is. Okay. Perfect. I will reattach that. I just want that to go in there, and then I can detach this, because then that's all I need for smart plating. I don't need any more than that. I just need smart plating to actually finish up. And now it's 4 and 4. Now we can come back and reattach that. And look at that. We're starting to build up our rotors now. Even if it's only 2. How are we doing on reinforced iron plates? Because we're going to need those for Mark II. Not good. Not bad, but not good. I know I can make it a lot better. Get those back in there. I guess I'll put those in there for now. I can make 2 more power shards. Thank you. Those in there. Split that. Oops. Okay. There we go. So that way when the MAM's done, that'll be done. Come on, smart plating. I know you're almost done. 2 more. 1 minute left. Actually, half a minute now. Sweet. Come on. I know you can do it. Let's go. Watch, we're gonna need a bunch of reinforced iron plates and rotors to make, or for the coal upgrade. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and get rid of that. There we go. Now we got the 50 with us. Let's go and upload that into the space elevator. Oh, excuse me. How's the ma'am doing? "30 seconds left. Cool. We have just enough time to witness this go off. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and get those in there. Seal it. And now we'll send it. Woo! And the ma'am's done. Thank you, ma'am. And we have expanded tool belt. Thanks, Ada. And let's research that. So then it'll open up our inventory. Yeah, 3 and 4. Coal power. I knew it. A lot of reinforced iron plates and a lot of rotors. We're going to be here a while. Steel production we don't need to worry about right now. Jump pads I'm not worried about. Advanced steel production. We don't need any of this until we get coal power. Coal power is the next thing we need. Boy. It really is just the screws. It's the only thing that's screwing us over. I could hand make a bunch of them, but who wants to sit around for that? Even I have limits. We have 16 available right now. 16! Let's do iron rods first. I was going to say the only thing that's really hopeful is once this gets full, all the iron rods is going to go into screws. Is it really the iron rods holding us back? It's not 1-to-1 per se, but it is getting enough iron rods. So it's done, and then it gets another one. So it's not like it's hurting for iron rods. Oh god, am I stuck? No, okay. And this, I know, is getting enough for iron plates. It is just the screws. There's probably not enough room for a merger, is there? My setup. Merger. I'm missing iron rods, but there might be enough room for a merger. That might help fix some issues. Just grab that real quick. Me over. Merger. There. I need concrete. No, not concrete. No. That's all the way over there. Oh boy. How did I run out of concrete? Oh, that's right. When I got done with that, I just put it all back in there. That's right. Never mind. Don't mind me. To get some, like, stack of concrete, we can go back. Hopefully this will fix the screw situation. We'll start making more of it. We won't be saving as much iron rods, which is fine. We really just need... Is that a purple? That is a purple. We just need enough screws right now to make our rotors and reinforced iron plates, and right now that is severely lacking. So I'd rather just take the time and say iron rods can be screwed for right now, and then just get the screws going. Iron rod's gonna get screwed. But we'll see if this is good enough. It should be, because that's going to mean 2 gets put into the constructor, 4 screws, and only 1 is being sent over to storage. So 2 to 1. Hopefully it'll be better. It might have to saturate up a little bit, but it should get better because I'm doing this. So let's see. There's 1. Let's saturate it a little bit. So now it's gonna continuously run until this is out, but hopefully it's gonna build up more than it uses. I put 157 in there. It's almost even now. I think it is even now because it keeps going down to 157. It's not building up and it's not decreasing. Alright, so that should do it. At least it'll help it. What screws do I have in here? Decent. Alright, we only needed 50 rotors and 150 reinforced iron plates. So I'm going to focus the reinforced iron plates because it's going to need more. And right now we got 19. That's not a good number. And 8 of those. That's almost a fifth of the way done. How much is a fifth of this? 30? We're not even a fifth of the way done with this. Hopefully us saturating the screws is going to help. I think that's going to do it for this episode. I will go ahead and collect the MAM. That way it's not just sitting there. Go ahead, Ada. Thank you. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's adventure. Hopefully next time we will get coal power going. It's probably going to take a bit of work, so it might not be next time. But luckily we have plenty of solid biofuel to hold us until we get coal power going. So we don't have to worry about that. But I do want to get coal power going as soon as possible so we can start expanding our factory and making it more efficient than whatever's going on here. So, until next time, peace.